Okay, right. Welcome to Thursday Evening Breathing Buddies number 39. Uh, we're going to do a couple of new exercises today at the beginning, something a bit fresh. So yeah, just a reminder, nasal breathing throughout, apart from right at the very end. But basically, yeah, remember to be breathing through your nose throughout the exercises. And we'll crack on today with an exercise called humming wave. So we're going to be humming on the exhalation, and this is like a warm-up exercise. There's a warming theme, I think, to at least to the beginning of this session. So this is a way to start quietening the mind, but it's also it's a nitric oxide amplifier. When we hum, especially if you can get a pitch that kind of makes your face vibrate, which is what you need to be concentrating on when you're doing this, then that increases the amount of nitric oxide that's being produced in your paranasal sinuses, several times over. So this is a great way of kind of getting us into the breathing mindset and body set. It's going to open up the airways because nitric oxide is a bronchodilator. And and it's a shame we're not all together because this one sounds great it either sounds great or an absolute cacophony if you're in a group. But we'll have to imagine. So the instruction is we're going to breathe in for 4 and we're going to breathe out for 8, but we're going to hum. We're going to hum out for 8, and you've got to concentrate on the feeling, the vibrations in your face, in your chest. And we'll do 8 rounds, and we're going to have a crescendo towards the middle and then a diminuendo towards the end. So it's going to get louder in with your hums for each round, and then quieter again, back to nearly to nothing. So the first round, very, very quiet hum, and we're going to get louder each time. So when you're ready, sit up nice and tall, take a breath in, and exhale. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, humming out quietly, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, humming a bit louder, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, humming louder still, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, humming loud now, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, another loud hum on your exhalation, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, a little bit quieter this time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Humming a bit quieter still this time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, last one. 4, and humming out very quietly now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now just take some nice easy breaths. See if that's made any changes already or not. Just gives it a bit of a tingly feeling, a little bit of a buzz. If you feel like you need to cough or you feel like there's any phlegm loose, and that can be the nitric oxide. I'm sure it sounded beautiful. Okay. Okay, so next new exercises, but as a reminder first, for this next exercise we need to be breathing deep. So this is a reminder that we need to be breathing into the abdomen, into the belly. If you need a reminder, to put your hands on your lower ribs and feel with each inhalation that you should feel your belly dropping down and out, but also ribs expanding laterally with each inhalation, contracting with each exhalation. If you can wrap your fingers around your back, you'll feel hopefully the ribs pushing out into the back body just a little bit as well. So it's the idea that you're blowing a balloon up into your abdomen. So this exercise, I've called it evening forge. I guess it's the forge. It's like a micro forge. It's a little way of kind of gently warming up the core by giving it some physical movement. So the idea is we're going to breathe in for a count of 4, And then I'm going to count out to 12. On each count, you do little stepped exhalations. Squeeze, 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 till we get to 12. If you run out of air, just stop wherever you run out. But the idea is it should be snappy, but soft nasal exhalations. Snap, 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 snap. And pumping from the diaphragm, so pushing out from your belly, so squeezing this balloon out from the bottom up. So we're going to do 3 or 4 rounds. So when you're ready, take a breath in, then exhale, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Breathe normally, in and out through your nose. 10 or 15 seconds. Just let that settle. And then, when you're ready again, exhale, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice passive inhalation. Okay, and just let that rest again for 2, 3, 4 breaths, 10, 15 seconds or so. So by working the diaphragm like this, it's just a way of generating a little bit of heat from the core without breaking into exercise or anything nasty like that. When you're ready, exhale, then breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice passive inhalation. Nice easy breaths now. We'll do one more round in just a moment. Okay, again. When you're ready, exhale. Then breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Passive inhalation. Now, if you haven't done so already, close your eyes. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe roll your shoulders. You need to loosen up there, loosening up the neck, getting as tall as we can, remaining supported, keeping the curve in the spine, the lower spine, the upper spine. Imagine that string pulling you up from the crown of the head. Give the jaw a little bit of a wiggle if you're holding any tension there. Adding a little smile to the corner of your mouth. That can do a lot just to help to relax your face. Can you now think about relaxing all the tiny little muscles around your eyes that work so hard all day? Nothing to do now for a little while. Feeling eyes relax, eyeballs sitting back into their sockets. Can you move that feeling of relaxation up into your forehead? All those intricate muscles around the forehead and the scalp. See if you can let them sit back and relax for a little while. And we're now going to practice our breathe light exercise. Another way of warming the body, but this time from a biochemical starting point. So to do this, start by just bringing your attention to the feeling of air as it's moving in and out through your nose. Slightly cooler air entering your nostrils on each inhalation. Slightly warmer air, conditioned air, leaving with each exhalation. Making your breathing quiet and still, hiding your breathing. First of all, be hiding it from anyone who's around you, from them to be able to hear you. Then can you make it so quiet that even you can't hear your own breathing? Now with a very simple instruction, which is to breathe a little bit less air. So with each inhalation, just for a little while, try and draw in slightly less air than you did on the previous one, until you're getting to a point where you're experiencing a tiny bit of air hunger. So air hunger, as a reminder, is that feeling that you'd like to be taking a slightly bigger breath. You'd like to be breathing a little bit more air. We're just getting up to the edge of that feeling and hanging out there. And you'll know if you've tripped over that edge, because your breathing might start to feel erratic, like you're not quite in control of it, a bit juddery. In which case you just take a deeper breath, a fuller breath, or 2 or 3, step back for a moment, decide if you want to continue. Because if you feel any feelings like anxiety or panic around this, again, step back, take some deeper breaths, decide if you want to continue. But the benefits are all had if you can catch this wave of air hunger and then ride it for a little while. So the air hunger, that feeling, is your body's response to increased levels of carbon dioxide in your blood. You're not breathing as much air as usual, which means you're not exhaling as much carbon dioxide as your body might like to. This isn't a dangerous thing to do or anything like that. There are lots of benefits to this hypercapnic breath work. Increased levels of carbon dioxide cause blood vessels to dilate, improve blood flow around the body, can help to warm up your extremities. So we've warmed our core. Now we want to warm up our hands and feet. Improved blood flow and oxygen delivery to all your tissues and organs, and to your brain. This can leave you feeling super calm in a way that heavy breathing just doesn't do. This is where the deep, relaxed state of flow exists as well. We can use this exercise to work on our powers of concentration. If your mind's wandering, bring it back to the feeling of the air. It's moving in and out through your nose. And you get to the point where even the tiny hairs in your nose stop moving. Almost feels like you stop breathing. Finding that little bit of air hunger. Feeling the glow that it might be causing around your body. Enjoying the stillness in your mind. Okay, we'll stay here another 30 seconds or so. Light, quiet, still. Okay, when you're ready, you can drop that exercise now. Just breathe exactly how you want to. Take some fuller breaths. We're going to move now into box breathing. Slightly more stimulating. Nervous system balancer. Breathe in for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4. We need to get in sync. When you're ready, exhale, then breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, last round, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Just let that go now. Take some nice easy breaths. See how that's sitting in your body. How's it sitting in your mind? What's changed? What's stayed the same? So for our next exercise, really simple one now. Just the shape, good form, relaxed breath. We're going to inhale for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 6. Little pause at the end. So when you're ready, exhale, then breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Breathe in, 4. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Breathe in. I'm going to drop the count soon. Exhale, 5, 6. Pause. Breathe in. Exhale. Now just carry on at your own pace. In the shape here, it's an exhalation slightly longer than your inhalation. Little pause at the end. And how long you can make that pause at the end, or how long that pause naturally wants to be, will depend very much on your body's ability to tolerate carbon dioxide. As you practice these exercises more, your body will adapt to it. We're putting hormetic stresses on the body. It will adapt. You might find it's more comfortable, becomes more comfortable to pause for a little bit longer. So feel free to do that. If you want to add the final piece of the puzzle, we're now breathing slowly, we're breathing deeply, deep into the belly, deep into the abdomen. Can you add a little bit of air hunger as well? A couple of ways of doing that. You can reduce the volume of air. You don't need to change it. It's not a contradiction to say you can breathe deep and a little bit less air at the same time. Just still breathing deep into the belly, but just inhaling a little bit less with each inhalation. Or you can extend that pause at the end, just until you get up to the edge of the air hunger and then start the cycle again. So we'll spend another minute or so here practicing this light, slow, deep breathing. Hopefully, body's feeling warmer, mind is feeling calmer. Haven't quite dropped off to sleep. Light, slow, deep breathing. Okay, so if you've been breathing a little bit less air, take some fuller breaths. Just fall into whatever pattern your body wants to be in now. We'll end the session with the old favourite, the physiological sigh. As a reminder, we breathe in, then we top it up with a little bit of a sigh it out. Quick fire way of getting into a parasympathetic state. It's just what we need right at the end of all this. All this stress. Okay, so when you're ready, inhale, top it up, sigh it out. Inhale, top it up, sigh it out. Inhale, top it up, sigh it out. Thanks very much for coming along to another Breathing Buddies.